Hey guys, how you guys doing today? This is Tim from EbieTech Software QA. Just here to share with you guys a few questions that has kind of been circulating in the industry, and that question is around: should I or should I not become certified as a quality assurance engineer? It just depends on who you speak to, because there are a lot of different perspectives out there. Some people that have been in the industry for years, a lot of times might not necessarily subscribe to that notion of getting certification. But when it's all said and done, I think every man is their own king of their own destiny, and every man is also their own king of their own castle, so to speak. In other words, be your own boss. And what I personally suggest is that I think only you can make that decision if a certification is a route you want to take. One thing I will recommend is that you do your own due diligence, do your own homework, and see, okay, is this something I can do? Is it worth the investment based on when I want to take my career as a quality assurance engineer or analyst? I am certified with QAI, Quality Assurance Institute. I do plan on getting a certification with ISTQB. It's International Software Testing Qualification Board. I believe they're very strong because I believe also that you can always keep expanding and growing. A lot of times when it comes to these certifications, they always have a lot of very good and strong fundamentals, the glossaries, foundations, and industry terminology. It's good to kind of set a good foundation. We're not saying it's everything, but it's very good to set a good foundation. And it's always good to keep sharpening your skills. Someone once said, Stephen Covey in the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, that how you always have to keep on sharpening your saw. So that's something I would definitely suggest for you as far as sharpening your saw. Just keep improving your skills. Now, as far as the certification is concerned, they have different levels. QA has the entry level, and also the ISTQB also has its entry level. And so speaking of entry levels, what I will say that if you're new to quality assurance, you don't have any industry experience, I personally will suggest and recommend you do get a certification, at least an entry-level certification. For example, maybe with ISTQB, you can go to their website to get a certification. And the reason I say that is it gives a little more credibility for what you're trying to pursue as a professional, because you don't have that particular professional experience, industry experience in any space. Going the certification route will give you some kind of credibility, and also it will give you marketability. Because what I always tell people a lot of times, a lot of my students I work with, is that the whole idea behind getting a resume is an interview. Your resume is not there to necessarily get you a job. It's one step at a time. You present your resume, is there to get you an interview. And once you get the interview, now you're there to sell yourself to actually get the actual job. In other words, when you're going for your interview, you're not going there to find out, okay, not necessarily if this is going to be a good match. You're really going there with the attitude and confidence, not an arrogance, but an attitude and confidence, saying, well, no, when is my start date? That's the attitude you're coming in there with. And a lot of times when you have this experience, it gives you some confidence, boosts your confidence when you go up there and when you're actually knowing the field. So like I said, I'll definitely suggest coming in. It's a great start. If you're entry level, do get a certification. The other thing I will say, because I mentioned that the resume is primarily there for you to really get an interview. Well, a lot of times when recruiters are doing job searches, a lot of times they're looking for certifications on there, those ISTQBs, the QA. And, matter of fact, ISTQB, again, International Software Testing and Qualification Board, they're the most worldly known worldwide, of in over 70 countries. They have over about 400,000 certified professionals with them. So I will definitely recommend you go with them if you're definitely looking forward to getting to this. But like I said, a lot of times when recruiters are actually searching for candidates, sometimes they actually might put those keywords in. And if you have that keyword of a QA certified engineer, software tester, or ISTQB, so to speak, what that will do for you, it brings your resume to the top, and you actually get that interview, which is the whole goal in the first place. It's to actually be seen and actually have that one-on-one conversation where you can actually sell yourself about your strengths, both your verbal and nonverbal communication skills can kick in, some of your interpersonal skills can kick in, and you can actually make it more personable. So I definitely will recommend that. Another thing is that a lot of companies sometimes, especially these bigger corporations, a lot of times sometimes they might actually be looking for a candidate that actually has certifications. I remember a couple of years ago when I was in working, I was getting back into the job field because I took some time off for a year to focus on some other areas of my life, and I was getting back into the job field, the job hunt, and I was looking for jobs and applying different organizations. And there was a particular airline, I'm not going to mention the name of it, but they're a major carrier here in the United States. And I saw their quality assurance application, or job qualification. And I was just going through it. Would you know that they actually had a requirement to be quality assurance certified? Now, they didn't have necessarily specified which company, which organization you should go with. But the qualification there was that they were looking for people that were actually certified. I don't know why, but again, if I was certified, because I wasn't certified at the time, but if I was, that would have been a good door in, because it eliminates you. You kind of make it to the actual final cut, so to speak. So, like I said, especially if you're entry level, I definitely highly suggest that you do perhaps pursue certification. And if that's something you probably need help with, let's say you're new to the industry, as far as the EbieTech Software Quality Assurance course, we do teach and we do prepare students, especially entry-level students, people new to Q, or maybe you've been in the industry for a while and you want to brush up on your skills. We do prepare you to actually take the exam, and actually we're confident that you will do well. So if you're interested, please feel free to leave your email information in the comments. We do have a new Facebook page that just started up. It's at facebook.com/EbieTech Software. So if you're interested, reach out to us on our Facebook page or leave your comments, and we'll definitely have one of our staff members get back with you. So hope you guys enjoyed this talk here from EbieTech QA, and wish you a wonderful day. All right, stay blessed. Bye.